Because I've come here to enforce the law. And I know you've had other sheriffs, and they have been a little bit more lax than me, but no horsing around. None whatsoever. Yeah. All right, I think I've got my work cut out for me. I'm going to need some deputies. Do you guys want to be my deputies? You want to volunteer? I hear you've been making your own badges. Come on, recruits, line up. Who else wants to be a deputy? You guys want to be a police officer deputy? Yep, come line up. This is important. Yep, we've got one recruit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. All right, deputies. Chest up, shoulders back, feet together. This is important stuff because we're here to enforce the law. There's no laughing in this outfit. Oh my goodness, we need a lot of training. So we're here to enforce the law, all 613 commandments. There are a lot of laws in the Bible, you know, and you need to memorize all of them. And you need to live out each and every one of them to the letter. Got it? Got it?
Sheriff Kirstin?
Yeah, what is it?
That's impossible. 202 of the laws require the temple in Jerusalem. 42 others have to do with slaves and kings. And 26 others can only be done in Israel. There's no way your deputies could follow all 613 laws here and now.
Robin, that's not helping. This is not about that. This is about strict adherence and righteousness. Righteousness! Exactly. So, where was I? Right, deputies. In order to be a deputy of the law, we need to follow, well, as many of the rules as we can without the temple or slaves or stuff like that. So not all 613, but all the ones we can follow. And we're going to follow them exactly, no matter what. And that way, we can be living examples of the law. All right, what happened to your posture? Chest up, shoulders back, feet together. If we are to enforce the law, we have to follow every one of them and be a living example of righteousness. How else can we tell other people they're living their lives wrong? Right? How else can we look down our noses at other people? Exactly. So from here on out, no more bacon. No more pork chops. No more shellfish. And you have to stop shaving your beards. And you cannot have disheveled hair. So that means every hair needs to be in its place. I'm looking at you, Jade. Every hair needs to be in its place. And you can't just go touching everything. You have to make sure it's clean first.
Wait a second. Sheriff Kirstin?
Yeah?
Didn't Jesus come to fulfill the laws so that the principle of love outweighs all other commandments?
I don't really see what love has to do with this. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here and a lot of details, and we really need to focus on the details. Love is just a pleasant side effect when it happens, right?
Sheriff Kirstin.
Yeah.
I think you are missing the heart of the law because you are so caught up in the minute details of the law. The law was put into place so God's people could live together in harmony. You can't do that if you think you are more righteous than everyone else. Jesus said, "Do not judge. Pull the log out of your own eye before judging the speck in your neighbor's eye." Judging isn't our job as humans. That's only something God can do. So do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
All right. At ease. at ease. You can sit down, you can relax, because I gotta work through some things here. Thank you, deputies. I might need you again later. You're not totally off the hook, though. I just have to. Well, I've got one very dedicated deputy here. You'll be my second in command. You know, the stuff Robin is saying kind of makes sense. Don't tell her she's right. She'll never let it down. But it does totally make sense. I mean, I guess following the law isn't about perfection. Otherwise, otherwise I'd really have to start working on my hair, because sometimes it just doesn't listen. And then I would have to stop wearing fabric of different weaves, so I couldn't wear a cotton shirt with denim pants. That would just be horrible. But I think what this is really about is like Robin says, it's about love and relationships. Is that right?
Yes, keep going.
Okay. We're on a roll here. It's about our relationship with God. That's why the Ten Commandments started out with those first four. It's about how we all right, we're almost there. How we live into God's love and express that love. But there's more to it. It's about how we love each other too. Which means that the laws aren't about the details, but about the love.
Exactly.
All right, we're getting there. Okay. I knew printing these on pastels would help, because it's much softer than like a stark white. And there's much more room for interpretation then. So if it's all about love, and Jesus changed the whole picture, why do we have all these laws in the first place then? Do you know?
Actually, we have both.
What?
We have both. All of the 613 commandments you've been talking about are part of our scripture, but Jesus also said, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." This is the greatest and first commandment. And second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments hang all the laws and the prophets.
Jesus was a pretty smart guy, I guess. No wonder he angered so many people. He's just turning everything upside down and giving it into shape. But here's the part I don't totally understand. So we're Christians because we follow Christ and we believe in the one God, our Creator. But then we still have our Jewish brothers and sisters who believe in that same God, the Creator, but still follow the laws. So how does that work? I mean, which one is right? Like, can we really have both? Like, what the heck?
Both Jews and Christians are right. Following the laws of the Old Testament are how Jewish people practice their faith and express their love and devotion for God. Following the way of Jesus is how we Christians do it. The point we must remember is that it is about love and relationship, not specific tasks, or self-righteousness.
It's pretty cool. Choir folks are clever. All right, deputies, come back. I think I've got some things sorted out now. And come on, deputies, come on. Just because I'm not following all the rules to the letter doesn't mean you can be slacking off yet. Because we still have a lot of work to do. We might not, like our Jewish brothers and sisters, follow these laws, but we follow the law of love. So, I hereby deputize each one of you. Deputize you, and you, and you, and you. And I guess I have to deputize Robin since she seems to know all this stuff. I deputize all of you to uphold love. To live a life full of love that encourages other people to live a life full of love. So go. Go do your job. Go be deputies of love. And remember, you're not alone. I didn't come up with a very good ending, so thank you, deputies. Thank you all.